from the World's Fair. And just when the company thought things would be winding down and they would have to let people go, business turns out to be busier than ever.
Passengers for Expo. Here coaches are loading on platforms 3, 4, and 5. Passengers for Expo.
The lineup started May 2nd, and they haven't stopped since. Expo fever hit early in Victoria and shows no sign of breaking until the fair closes its gates forever. At 6:30 in the morning, a fleet of buses has already left for the first ferry of the day to Vancouver. Now the lineups are forming for the second sailing. At a time when Pacific Coach Lines thought it would be laying staff off, it's had to hire extra people and extra buses.
We never expected this many people to be moving right now, you know. But after Labor Day, the weekend, it would slack off a little bit. Now it's worse than it was in the summertime. We thought in the summertime it was busy with 6 buses going out. But now it's 10 and 9 every 6 and 7 o'clock.
Pacific Coach Lines augmented its fleet of 51 buses with 4 leased vehicles to handle the Expo crowds, who show no signs of stopping, even in the fair's final days.
How often have you gone to Expo by bus?
This is the 6th time.
Are you
My husband says this is the last time.
We just got tied up with other things, and we wanted to get in our last trip today.
Are you surprised by how many people are still going?
I'm amazed by how many people have been going.
The normal summer driving staff of 55 has more than doubled this year. Many of them are retired drivers who came back to chauffeur the Expo crowds.
It's been great. It's good. It's meant a job for me for 5.5 months, so I appreciate that. It's nice.
How many times has this lady ridden with you this summer?
I guess 6 times, about 6 times now. That's about usual. I seem to get the same passengers all the time, and they're great people.
Whether it's for the 6th time or the first time, the crowds keep coming. Another bus is filled and another is rolled into place. The buses have earned the reputation of traveling in all weather. At a foggy Swartz Bay ferry terminal, they wait in their prized position, ahead of all the other traffic, some of which is overflow from the previous sailing. And those hundreds of bus passengers mean others who arrive by foot sometimes have to wait.
You got here at 20 to 7?
20 to 7 on the, normally the Pat Bay Highway bus will get you here in lots of time to be able to walk on, but we missed it.
Just too many people?
Too many people. It's Expo rush, I guess.
But as the bus veterans know, they never miss the boat. And with Expo winding down to its last few days, they'll ensure that at least a part of the thousands who crowd onto the World's Fair site are from Vancouver Island.
Still to come on tonight's news, we have this week's Crime Stoppers. and other crime news, there was an overnight stabbing in Saanich. And an earthquake emergency planning session was held today to see how prepared we are for a big shake. Those stories and more when CHEK 6 News returns.